Hello there. Welcome to Monday. Getting the vlog up and out for the day. Got my cup of coffee, my new Micro Center mug. I love this thing. It's great. Perfect size. Yeah, long one today. 30 minutes. But you can always tell when I'm editing, when I'm tired, late at night, because I leave stuff in that I wouldn't have left in. There's this one clip I noticed. I was like looking for a thumbnail. I was scrubbing, and like my head's down like this. I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Like, go back and watch it. I'm like, oh, it's when I was putting the probes in the meat. I meant to delete that. Like, you could see my cut marks, but I forgot to hit delete. There might be more than one of those in that vlog, so I apologize. It's a little longer than it should have been, but again, that's what happens when I'm editing at night when I'm tired. When I realized I had 45 minutes of footage, I was like, I should probably edit this tonight because otherwise my morning's going to be scuffed. So I did. Thankfully, I edited last night. So we're running on 5 hours of sleep. It's going to be a good day, though. It's going to be a good day.
It's been a while since we've rolled through Dutch Bros drive-through, but Ethan dropped a 20 spot yesterday during my live stream to say, start your week off right with a coffee on me. So I thought I'd change things up since Sierra's not working this early. We rolled through Dutch Bros, get ourselves a Bob Marley mocha, aka Surfside mocha. I think it's called Surfside mocha. I have to verify that. The last time I was here, they changed the name, and I think it's Surfside. We'll find out. But yeah, we're getting the Bob, buddy. That's my drink. Oh, so good, so good. Crank up the cheer. That's what it says. Holiday cups are out. We're picking up mushrooms. Our usual Monday. But though I'm gonna have to figure out Wednesdays. I'm gonna have to have my brother or my dad start picking up on Wednesdays because I probably won't be coming in on Wednesday mornings. I'll be starting off from home and, going to visit customers in the West Valley. And Tuesdays are definitely gonna be East Valley. Actually, wait, hold on. Get that backwards. No, other way around. Tuesdays are gonna be West Valley. Wednesdays will be East Valley. Yeah, because then when I meet with a customer on Tuesday, it's the customers that are ordering for Wednesday. When I meet with the customers on Wednesday, it's the customers that are ordering for Thursday, that sort of thing. So that's kind of how I'm gonna break that up. But I guess I gotta talk to Austin tomorrow and solidify the schedule so we're all on the same page. Hey, Wednesdays, make sure someone picks up mushrooms. Hey, you're gonna be doing the shopping yourself on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and we'll figure that all out. But it's happening. Man, it's gonna be a long morning. Forgot my AirPods. I was having problems this week or last week. The case kept dying. Like, I would charge it completely, and then the case is just sitting on the table or whatever. I'd use it one time and then the case would be dead. Or sometimes if I charged it in the morning and then went to use it the following morning, it'd be dead. Like, it wouldn't even activate. I'm like, what the hell's going on? And I actively started watching the case drop down percentages over time. I'm like, it's like it's always charging the earbuds, even though the earbuds don't need to be charged. I ended up resetting the case, forget my device, resyncing it, and it seemed to have fixed the problem, because yesterday I used it one time and the case, when I came back to the case a few hours later, it hadn't really changed much. I was like, oh, this might have fixed it. Anyway, this morning I opened up the case and I checked the battery life, and it was at 40%, which is fine. But I was like, might as well just throw it on the charger, charge it up, and kind of see what a full day looks like. I left it in my room on the charger when I left this morning, so no AirPods. Mondays and Thursdays, I have 3 places to shop. The rest of the week, it's usually just 2. So it just makes for a longer shopper, plus bigger shops. Austin does a great job of, preemptively buying stuff Saturday for Monday. And then Wednesday, we usually have all our orders in, so we pretty much get most of that done. But yeah, a lot of little things today. Also, trying to be better at when we normally get an item from one store and they're out, remembering to try and look to see if another store carries it. A lot of times they do, but it's at a different price point. Customers want to pay the extra cost, so it's always a matter of me finding out what they're willing to pay. For example, this place is where we get our enchilada sauce because it's cheaper by the case versus they don't do a case discount at Costco. But they're out here, so now I have to go back to Costco to get the enchilada sauce. That's always the dilemma, is the order in which I go. I try to go to Costco first because they're the ones that like run out of stuff more often than Depot. Oh, just a quick little dinner Tiffany just whips together. She's so good at that. Just a jar of sauce, some already cooked meatballs you just have to basically heat up in the air fryer. Some protein noodles, little yellow squash on the side, sauteed. Done. Simple, easy, hearty, and full of protein, which is the number one thing that we're always looking for, is high protein. Cleaned up from dinner, and Sierra and I are going to hit the couch and finish Harry Potter 2, The Chamber of Secrets. We started it last night, but she started dozing off, so I said, let's just cut it off. It was getting late anyways. So we're going to finish that movie up, and depending on what time we get done, we may start the third one. We might just wait till tomorrow, but I'm excited. I love the third one, the Prisoner of Azkaban. That was the one that actually the first one that I saw, the first Harry Potter movie that I watched was that one. That's kind of hooked me. Then I went back and watched the first two. And I was like, oh, these are a lot different. That's when they changed the director. So the first two were the same director. Kind of has that more of like that kid tone, right? The older Dumbledore, and then the third one, new director, little darker, a little older, new Dumbledore, and things kind of started to change for the series, and that's when it got really good, in my opinion. So we'll see on the flip side. I am loving this Harry Potter marathon. Sierra and I both have mentioned a few times now that we have picked up on little things that we missed, the first couple times we watched the movies. Because we watched the movies a dozen times or so, but just, over many years. And so we're watching them again, and we're like, oh, I didn't catch that the first time. Oh, I didn't catch that. I don't remember that. And, of course, the first two have extended versions, so there's things, I'm like, I don't remember this scene. But like I said, can't wait to watch the next one. Prisoner of Azkaban is one of my favorites. In fact, we were just talking about like what are our top 3 Harry Potter movies, and I know Prisoner of Azkaban is definitely in that top 3. So I'll have to continue watching the series, and I'll have a top 3 pick by the end of the series. So stay tuned for that. It's 8:35. I'm going to wrap up the vlog, get it edited. It's a short one again today. I apologize. It's two things. One, I really don't have a whole lot on my mind right now. I'm in a good place, but I'm just kind of like I'm just cruising, right? So I don't have a lot to like talk about on my mind. And then two, like I feel like this is the one little problem that I have with daily vlogs is that my days are very repetitive, as I've said numerous times. And so I get creative with, the cameras, with the Nano and the Pocket 3 and my iPhone, and I set up little shots, but I at some point I've done all the shots. Like there's only so many times I can put the Nano on my chest or and do the same thing, you know what I'm saying? So I almost feel like I have to like let some time pass for me to turn around and do it again, right? Like let some time pass and then I do the same type of montage again, and I don't know. But the days are going to start getting a little different when I start getting out in the field. Like I said, when I start visiting customers and whatnot, there'll be different sceneries and there'll be different things going on. I think I mentioned this before, but I lost my little suction cup for my Nano. I don't know where it went. So I'm not able to stick the Nano in places that aren't magnetic, which is what I was able to do before. So anyway, that's my Monday. I hope you had a good one yourself. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We're going to do some steak tacos with the leftover tri-tip from yesterday, so stay tuned for that. And it's back to the gym for week 2, and I'll most likely need to go for a walk, so tomorrow's vlog will be a little bit more lively, okay? Stay tuned. We'll see you then.